If you don't pick up the phone when I call you, I'm gonna put my foot in your nerd soul. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, coming with another wonderful episode of Dropping Jewels. We just having some fun today, seeing what's gonna happen. And I wake up, I get up in the morning like the rest of you guys, chilling out, pick up the phone, up, Spider-Man in the house. Oh yeah, Spider-Man ain't alone. You got a whole bunch of folks. So today we're talking about Spider-Man Far From Home. And like the trailer says, look, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, ain't no reason to come here because I might reference some Endgame stuff because this movie or this trailer for this movie also represents and references some Endgame stuff. So the first thing that I really like about this is that they are continuing to remark upon the death of Iron Man. It seems like Iron Man's shadow is looming, is in a way haunting, you know what I'm saying, your boy Spider-Man. And I like that. I like the fact that he's still, you know, there isn't just like, oh, all right, well, on to the next one, like nobody even remembers. It seems to be hitting him very hard, especially the relationship that they had or they were having, you know, before he passed, you know, what they meant to each other, how he became another step in his hero level up, you know what I'm saying? He's still wearing the suit that he made for him. Tons of stuff like that where, you know, he's always thinking about Tony. Tony he'll always be in his heart. So I really like how they touched on that, and I hope we get a through line with that with some other films. Not saying that it has to drag the whole film down, but to remember, you know, like the sacrifices from Black Widow, from Tony Stark, stuff like that. You'll know that, hey, this is a real world with real people, and they have real emotions and memories that are longer than one movie. Also, to another point I want to touch on real quick, we see that, you know, Spider-Man feeling himself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Peter, he out there stopping heroes in style, you know, catching 3 of them up in a web at the same time and, you know, giving people high fives. And, you know, and you know what? And I'll say this, not picking up the phone when important people call. You know what I'm saying? Nick Fury calls you, he ain't calling you just to see how everything's going. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to schedule brunch on Sunday. All right, you know, he has some real important things to talk about. And next time he calls, you need to pick up. You want to know why? Because we saw in the first trailer how look, don't make me find you. You know what I'm saying? If I call you, pick up. All right? I got real things going on. What you think? I just calling for nothing? I'm Nick Mother Fury, man. Dang. Come on. Now, before we hit the break, the last thing I'm going to touch on real quick is they were flying United. I'm pretty sure that was a United logo that I saw them flying. That's why this whole thing went wrong. Stop flying United, all right? I'm just saying, unless United want to sponsor your boy, then I'll be like, maybe sometimes you should fly United, but I feel like you shouldn't be flying United, especially if you're a superhero, all right? You need to get your own private jet. Also, Happy probably has access to Iron Man's whole monetary gain. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't use a private jet. You couldn't fly on your own. You got to fly United. You are Spider-Man, man. Hey, what are we doing here? I mean, seriously though, there is no security on a flight like that. There is no help on a flight like that, all right? You need to have the best and the top grade weaponry and technology. And that is just something that United, they don't have. But guys, before we move on, we gotta hit that break because of course, Cure Brand's gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below, hat shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. So I want to touch on real quick, MJ ain't done. I like that. I like the fact that MJ is like, look, you're Spider-Man. Look, I know you're Spider-Man, you know you're Spider-Man. It's obvious, like, look, why are we even playing around anymore? But I do like the fact that, you know, we're playing, because people that are closest to you should notice like, hey, he's always gone when Spider-Man's here. Like, at least playing your characters like they have half a brain. And these students are supposed to be the smart students, all right? So deducing who Spider-Man is should be mad easy for her, all right? She's smart, and she's in a smart class with whole other smart students, so this should be no problem for her. Now let's get back into Nick Fury and being like, you got a job to do. Are you gonna step up? Are you gonna do what you need to do to be a hero from hero on out? You know what I'm saying? Like, Thor ain't here, he got stuff. All right, Captain Marvel ain't here, she got things to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing, and you think you just gonna be gallivanting across Europe? No, man, there's things to do. You got things to do too. All right, you are a hero. You gave that up. Ain't gonna be no visitation. Ain't gonna be no vacation. Ain't gonna be no relaxing. All right, heroes ain't got time for that. All right, you got real things to do. So are you gonna step up or not? And this is a good moment in his life to figure out whether he's going to step up or not. You know, whether he's going to take this seriously further than just like, hey, I'm in the neighborhood, I do what I can. Now, I know what you'll say. You'll be like, but NERDSoul, he went toe to toe with Thanos. Kinda. He kinda sucker punched him a couple times and then got smacked down. But yes, he did go to space, like Nick Fury said, and he has fought one-on-one-ish with Thanos. And when you do that, you can't play. You can't be on both sides of the fence. Either you're a hero and this is what you do, you know what I'm saying? Or you want to be a kid, you know what I'm saying? You stepped into this arena, now you need to make your decision. So I do like that. I like the fact that we're bringing in the multiverse. I do like that. Because I figure this will be a way for us to get to probably like Secret Wars, something to that extent. So we'll see how this plays out in the long term. But I also like the fact that it shows that once again, we're in a much larger context than we could ever be and ever imagine. And this snap is going to have farther reaching implications. Also, another opportunity to see Thanos again. You know what I'm saying? Another opportunity to see Killmonger. And, you know, this really opens up the door for a lot of stuff. So I like it. I like it a lot. And if handled extremely well, this could be just as engaging, just as intriguing and enthralling as anything the MCU has thrown at us. And I think due to the cosmic and everything we've gotten up to this point, now people can be like, multiverse? I got it. And before we blaze out of here, I just got to touch on your boy, Happy. He just trying, you know, Happy's like the guy that gets stuck with the job that he don't really want to do, but he has to do it. So he's doing the best he can. He don't want to watch after Spider-Man. Happy just wants to chill and, like, I don't know, do inventory for Stark Industries or something. He don't want to be messing around with Spider-Man. Talking to Nick Fury. He don't even want to talk to Nick Fury. He don't really want to be protecting these kids with planes blowing up. But the fact is that even though I'm saying poor Happy, at least he steps up his game. He gets in the, he gets in the gear. He does what he has to do. So with that said, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about the multiverse. Let's talk about Mysterio. Let's talk about any villains. Let's talk about Spider-Man. Let's talk about Sony not messing this up. So before I get out of here, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos on the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. And hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, the best way to travel is just always take an extra suit. Always take an extra suit. Peace.